Karen, who messaged at the start of the show saying she was a bit fed up today. Carolyn Anick. She says, Mills, you've excelled yourself today on the tunes and I'm now in a good mood. Job done. Communards, don't leave me this way. Jo Wiley has Tom Grennan with her this evening from 7. Sick note, Zoe Ball, her words, not mine. It's back in the morning from 6:30. And stay there for Sarah Cox. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Catherine Cracknell. Workers have been striking today in what's thought to be the biggest day of industrial action in more than a decade. Among them are more than 100,000 teachers in England and Wales. The National Education Union estimates more than 23,000 schools have been affected. Teachers in some parts of Scotland are also taking action in a separate dispute. Emma is a teacher striking in Nottingham.
We've had so many people already leave the profession to start businesses or go work in a supermarket because they earn more money, and it's really sad because our children need specialists, and the only way that we're going to get that is by addressing pay and workload.
Downing Street says the Prime Minister was not aware of any formal complaints about his Deputy Dominic Raab's behaviour when he was appointed to the Cabinet in October. At Prime Minister's questions, the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, accused Rishi Sunak of being too weak to sack Mr Raab. Mr Sunak said he'd followed due process by ordering an investigation. Mr Raab's denied bullying officials. The FBI is conducting a search of Joe Biden's home in Delaware after classified documents from his time as vice president were found there. Mr Biden's lawyers said the search was planned. Our North America correspondent Gary O'Donoghue is in Washington.
Key thing here is that his lawyers first searched both his own private homes, came up with some documents. The FBI went back and found some more, so they're clearly not satisfied that the lawyers looked hard enough, and that's why this second search is taking place, but being done with the cooperation of the president. Still, quite a spectacle, a sitting president having the FBI in their homes looking through their stuff.
The influencer Andrew Tate and his brother are to remain in custody in Bucharest after their appeal was denied. The lawyer had argued their detention without charge for more than 30 days would be an international human rights violation. Police are investigating allegations of human trafficking and rape. Both men deny the charges. The Welsh Rugby Union has banned choirs from singing the Tom Jones song Delilah at international matches at the Principality Stadium because of the lyrics. The song describes the murder of a woman by her boyfriend after seeing her with another man. The union said it was respectfully aware that the song was problematic. Tom Brady, one of the greatest quarterbacks in American football history, has announced his retirement for the second time. The 45-year-old won a record-breaking 7th Super Bowl victory in 2021 during his 23 years in the NFL. He briefly retired last year, but in an announcement on Twitter, he insisted this time it was for good.
Really, thank you guys so much to every single one of you for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing.
And now here's the sport with Shojo Saka.
Good afternoon. England's cricketers have set South Africa a victory target of 347 in the third one-day international in Kimberley. David Malan and captain Jos Buttler both scored centuries for England. South Africa already have the series sewn up. Co-hosts of this year's Women's Football World Cup, Australia and New Zealand, have asked FIFA to urgently clarify reports that Saudi Arabia's tourism authority is to be named as an official sponsor of the tournament. A potential deal with Visit Saudi has already been criticised by human rights groups. Tottenham manager Antonio Conte will return to work following a period of recuperation after having surgery to remove his gallbladder. The 53-year-old Italian had become unwell with severe abdominal pain. And in rugby union, Sale Sharks and Worcester Warriors have been given provisional offers to join the Women's Premier 15s League. It would mean the league